Have you ever noticed how some ladies do not flirt in a clear way? Instead, they softly test your awareness, particularly when you are a male over 50. Women act differently around you. They do not want to seem desperate. They do not want to appear too reachable. So instead of being upfront, they ask certain things. And here is what most guys never grasp. A lady who feels drawn to an older man will almost always ask two very distinct questions. It is like a signal tucked in plain view. Before I explain them, do me a tiny favor. Hit the like button and post a comment if you have ever overlooked a woman's hint and only realized it much later. Your support helps this reach more men who truly need to listen to it. Many men over 50 think they are hidden to women, whether younger females or even women their own age, but the reality is very different. Seasoned men are often more appealing than ever when they finally grasp how women think. The real problem is not women at all. It is a lack of understanding. It is going through life thinking she was just being polite when she was actually providing a chance for you. Women rarely display interest publicly. They evaluate your emotional peace, your presence, and your skill to notice small clues. Female psychology works softly and indirectly. And when a woman begins to view you as someone she could rely on emotionally, physically, and closely, her vibe changes. Her talk moves from casual chat to focused curiosity. She starts asking questions. This is meant to show three things: your power as a man, whether you are stable or shaky, your emotional and actual availability, and your alertness, meaning whether you can identify real interest when it pops up. This is exactly when the two main questions appear. To comprehend why these questions matter so much, you need to grasp the logic behind them. Many men over 50 look for clear and plain signals because they grew up in a period when people spoke more bluntly. But women today, even grown women, show attraction in a different style. They do not say, "I am into you, I want to get closer, I am thinking about you in a dating way." Instead, they investigate. They feel first. Women often ask carefully picked questions to see if you are a man they can move toward without fearing rejection. Here is the quiet female worry, especially with older men. If she displays interest too clearly, she frets he will think she is clingy or lonely. So she masks her attraction inside curiosity. She puts it inside questions that look basic to a man who is not paying attention. And if you overlook them, she usually will not offer the invite again. Women rarely give the same emotional opening twice. Female psychology is layered and delicate. Women use questions the way men use deeds. When a man is pulled to someone, he offers aid, guidance, safety, or help. When a woman is pulled to someone, she asks a question that gently suggests closeness. There are many things a woman might ask in daily life, but only two show up over and over when she is carefully exploring a bond with a mature man. I will share them in a moment, but first, realize something vital. She is not asking because she is trying to poke into your life. She asks because she wants to feel your emotional warmth. She wants to check. Is he relaxed? Is he firm? Is he open to my spirit? Does he stand boldly in his masculinity? Or does he hide behind manners? These questions are not about collecting data. They are about bonding. They create a small emotional tug between you and her. View them as bridges she sets down softly to see whether you walk forward with focus. And when you do, something moves inside her, both in her mind and body. Most men answer these questions at face value, but a smarter, more stable man hears what is under her words, because when she asks them, she is not gathering facts. She is checking harmony, She is checking alertness. She is checking whether you are the type of man who sees what sits beneath the surface. When a woman feels pulled toward you, she does not need you to brag about money, power, or grand stories. She needs to feel that you are there, mindful and emotionally firm. These two questions matter because they are not random wonder. They are invitations. The first question she asks the man she wants is meant to show one thing: your availability. Not your planner, but your heart. She wants to feel whether your life has emotional room for her. This is not a practical question. It is a mental one. It is her way of asking, are you open or guarded? Can you bond, or are you hiding inside chores? Can I move closer without feeling pushed away? Women do not like wasting emotional fuel, so they test for openness before they show deeper interest. This first question is her version of a man stepping slightly closer to see whether a woman leans in or steps back. But most men miss it because they think she is just making small talk. The second question she asks when she wants a deep bond is about your path, not your task or your job goals, but your inner path. She wants to know if your life has meaning, flow, and masculine grit. Women do not open to men who wander. They open to men who are rooted, men who know who they are and where they stand. This question helps her feel, is this man emotionally active? Does he bring stability? Can I feel protected in his presence? Does he have limits? Or is he just drifting through life? The second question is not about bits of info. It is about your center. When she asks it, she is already dreaming what being close to you might feel like. A woman may feel physical pull, but she only moves closer when she wants your presence. This question becomes her path into feeling the man you truly are. These questions are very vital for men over 50. By this point in life, many women assume something about you. They think you have already finished most of your emotional stories, so they pause to enter your world unless they feel sure they will count. These two questions, soft, easy, and almost hidden, are her way of seeing whether there is room for her and whether the man she feels pulled to is living with a plan or just killing time. You might ignore praise, you might miss body language, but if you fail these two questions, you miss the second she is opening a door. And once that door shuts, most women do not open it again. When a woman wants a bond with an older man, not just a friendly chat, but real emotional and physical heat, she tests the link with two specific questions. These questions show up across cultures, ages, and places because they come straight from female psychology. Here they are. The first question is, do you spend a lot of time by yourself? It sounds harmless, but it is not. It is her way of asking, is there room? Is there a spot for me in his world? Is he open or emotionally shut? Is he free or stuck in habits? Women ask it in many ways. Do you usually go out by yourself? Do you keep to yourself? You seem like someone who likes being alone, is that right? Are you dating anyone or just doing your own thing lately? This question is never about being lonely. It is about entry. A woman asks it only after she has already pictured herself somewhere in your life. She wants to know whether you are emotionally inviting or out of reach. If she felt nothing for you, she would not care how you spend your time. But when she feels pulled to the calm and grit many mature men have, she wants to know if she can enter your world without forcing her way in. Most men answer this too simply. Yes, I'm alone a lot. Not really. It depends. But a stable man hears what she is really asking. She is checking your openness. She is testing your availability. She wants to know if closeness with you is possible. To reply in a way that builds attraction, stay calm, balanced, firm, and open, never needy. You can say something like, I enjoy my space, but I'm always open to great company. Or, I like my habits, but I'm open to someone who adds something special. This does two things. It shows emotional openness without being desperate, and it softly hints that she could be someone you might let into your life. This mood is exactly what women like. Open but not empty, welcoming but not clingy, strong without being cold. When you answer this way, she feels warmth, chance, and emotional safety. And that naturally leads her to the second question, the one that shows her deeper interest. The second question is, what are you looking for these days? This question is never random. It is never tiny talk. It is a woman checking you as a dating chance. If she felt nothing for you, she would never risk asking something so private. It feels risky. It feels close. Women save this question for men they see as important. She might say it differently. What do you want in your life right now? What path are you moving toward? What are you working on these days? What do you want at this point in life? What are you hoping to find? Women ask this second question to grasp your inner path. For a woman to open emotionally or physically to a man, she needs to feel that his life has aim, clarity, and grit. Especially for a seasoned man, she needs to feel something meaningful. She needs to sense that he knows who he is. He knows what he wants. He is not wandering through life without a map. He is not caught in old emotional habits. He is not simply killing time. He moves with aim. This kind of question helps her understand one thing plainly. Is this man's life moving in a way where I could walk beside him with trust, safety, and emotional guidance? Does he have emotional aim, physical aim, and relationship aim? Is he the kind of man I could safely give my heart to? Men who answer too literally often do not see they are quietly spoiling the moment. When a man says, "I'm just looking for peace," or "I'm taking it day by day," or "I'm not really sure right now," she hears something very different. She hears doubt. She hears drifting. And women do not emotionally invest in men who drift, no matter how old they are. If you want to reply with masculine clarity, you do not need a long story. You do not need to explain your whole past. You only need a path. You can say something like, "I'm building a calmer, stronger part of my life with the right people." Or, "I'm looking for a link that feels natural, not forced." Or, "I'm focused on living with intent, deep experiences, and weight." These kinds of answers do three vital things. They show you are moving ahead, not stuck. They show emotional clarity, that you know what you want, and they quietly open a spot where she can picture herself fitting into your path. This is very strong for a woman. It gives her the sign she wants, proof that you are emotionally awake, not just moving through the motions of life. Because here's something most men over 50 never fully grasp. Women want a man who is alive inside, not just physically there, not just free, but emotionally awake and stable. These two questions are deeply linked to female desire. And here is why women do not test men by chance. They test based on emotional readiness. When she asks, "Do you spend a lot of time alone?" she is checking your openness. When she asks, "What are you looking for these days?" she is checking your path. The logic behind this is simple. A man who is emotionally open and moving with aim creates a pull. He becomes someone she feels drawn toward emotionally. Women do not need perfection. They need clarity. Clarity creates safety, and safety is what starts desire. This is why these two questions show up again and again across different ages and spots. Even when a woman does not knowingly understand why she is asking them, the emotional gut feeling is still there. Imagine this in a real-life second. You are talking with a woman, maybe in a cafe, a bookstore, at a friend's place, or even online. The talk flows easily. There is comfort, a soft spark. She laughs a little more than she should. She fixes her hair. She looks at you with warmth and wonder. Then suddenly she asks, "So do you spend a lot of time alone?" This is her first emotional step toward you. This is her opening the door a bit. If you reply with presence and calm poise, she feels brave. If you answer with confusion, anger, or emotional silence, the energy dies fast. Later, minutes or even days later, she asks, "What are you looking for these days?" This is her second step. This is the moment where she picks whether she should go deeper emotionally or pull back. If you answer with clarity, she feels a chance. If you answer with doubt, she leaves. Many men think these moments are random. They are not. They are emotional tests. And women almost never ask these two questions to a man they feel nothing for. These questions only come when there is a spark. Here is something you must never forget. A woman who wants closeness will not say it bluntly. She will not admit it openly. She will not push herself onto you. Instead, she will ask two questions. Are you emotionally open? Do you spend a lot of time alone? And are you emotionally alive and focused? What are you looking for these days? These questions are not really about your plans. They are about your energy. When you see them, you step into the moment with focus. When you miss them, the moment dies quietly. Women rarely offer the same emotional invite twice. When they open a door, it usually happens only once. If you remember just one thing, let it be this. A woman does not test your words. She tests your presence and focus. If you learn to see the questions she uses to show attraction, you will stop guessing whether a woman is into you. Before you go, help this channel grow. Comment the phrase, "I see the signs below," to show you grasp the message and are ready to use it. Your help helps this message reach more men who truly need it. Women show attraction in ways that are soft, emotional, and often hidden to men who look for obvious signals. This becomes even more vital for seasoned men because women see older men differently than younger ones. They look for more depth, more emotional presence, and more clarity. A younger man can be lost or messy and still be seen as finding himself, but a man over 50 is seen through a different lens. Women assume he has lived enough life to know who he is and what he wants. That is why their interest shows up through emotional signals rather than blunt acts. When a woman asks questions that touch your openness or path, she is not just hunting for info. She is trying to feel your emotional world. She wants to know if stepping closer to you will feel safe, warm, and deep. This idea links deeply with how women feel special times like Christmas. Christmas is not about what you buy. It is about how deeply you see her, how fully you engage with her, and how focused you are on making her feel special. Christmas is not only about gifts, lights, or habits. It is about being there, bonding, and the quiet ways we help someone feel seen, valued, and loved. For many women, the holiday moves feelings more strongly than any other time of the year. Memories, hopes, and plans all mix together, creating an emotional room that feels both lovely and fragile. If you truly want to touch her heart during Christmas, it is not about spending a lot of cash or making loud acts. It comes down to three easy but strong things that show understanding, care, and emotional closeness. The first is deep listening, not just hearing her words, but feeling the feelings behind them. Deep listening means you are not just waiting for your turn to talk. You are giving her your full focus. When she speaks about her day, her childhood memories of the holidays, or even her worries, she is inviting you into her inner world. A man who listens with his heart makes a woman feel safe. He creates a space where she does not have to hide. During the holidays, this is the greatest gift you can offer. It shows her that she is more important than the noise of the world. The second thing is thoughtfulness. This is about noticing the small details that others miss. It might be remembering her favorite type of tea or knowing that a certain song makes her feel happy. Thoughtfulness is the physical proof that you have been paying attention. It tells her, "I see you." It shows that you value her unique spirit. It is not about the price tag on a box. It is about the intention behind the gesture. A small, well-timed act of kindness often carries more weight than a diamond. The third element is emotional consistency. For a woman to truly open up, she needs to know that you are a steady rock. She needs to feel that your warmth is not just a temporary mood, but a part of who you are. This is especially true for mature women who have experienced the ups and downs of life. They are looking for a man who remains calm when things get hectic. They want someone whose presence feels like home. When you combine deep listening, thoughtfulness, and consistency, you create an emotional bond that is unbreakable. You become the man she can trust with her deepest feelings and her most private dreams. This is how you move beyond simple attraction and into a real, lasting connection. As you go through this season and the rest of your life, keep your eyes open for those subtle questions. Remember that when she asks about your time alone or your future goals, she is actually reaching out her hand. She is giving you a chance to show her who you are. Do not let those moments slip away. Stand tall in your masculinity, stay grounded in your purpose, and be ready to welcome her into your world. The more you understand these hidden signals, the more you will realize that the world is full of opportunities for connection. You are not invisible. You are a man with depth and experience, and there is a woman out there who is waiting to see if you are paying attention. The fourth thing is protective presence. This does not mean looking for a fight. It means creating a sense of shelter. For a woman, a man's strength is best felt through his stability. When the holiday season gets busy or stressful, she looks to you to see if you are ruffled or if you remain the calm center of the storm. Your ability to stay relaxed and focused when things are moving fast is incredibly attractive. It tells her that no matter what happens in the world, she can lean on your strength. This kind of safety is what allows her feminine spirit to truly relax and shine. When she feels protected by your energy, she becomes more open, more playful, and more affectionate. The fifth part is shared intention. This is about making her a part of your vision for the future. When a man over 50 talks about his plans and includes a space for a partner, it changes everything. It is not about making promises you cannot keep, but about showing that you are not closed off. It is about letting her know that your journey is still going and that there is a seat next to you for the right person. This removes her fear of being an intruder in your established life. It gives her permission to dream with you. Finally, there is the power of touch and eye contact. Never underestimate the impact of a lingering look or a gentle hand on her back. These small physical signals bridge the gap between being friends and being something much deeper. They confirm that your interest is not just mental, but total. When you look at her with real focus, she feels your awareness. She feels that you are not just looking at her, but truly seeing her. This is how you close the loop. You listen to her words, you answer her hidden questions with clarity, and you back it all up with a presence that says you are here, you are ready, and you are aware. This is how a mature man turns a simple conversation into a life-changing connection.